From the home of the Mariners since 1999, we're coming to you from T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2022 Seattle Mariners.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Jake Junis gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he was a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Versatile out there, can play you some center field, can even play the corners. This is a guy that can really go get it.
Now at the plate, Danny Freeman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Freeman.
First offering on its way. Ripped toward the gap in right. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone.
The pitcher, Gary.
Ready now for L.A. Philip Rainey. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 9. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Settling in now, Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Hermosillo is there, 2 gone. So digging in now, Philip Rainey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Philip Rainey. 2.
Fielded cleanly. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. And now for the Angels, David Fletcher.
Second base.
Riding in once again, Danny Freeman. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to...
Stepping in.
The third base.
Striding in to start the ninth, Danny Freeman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here it comes.
Freeman.
Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And in the ninth inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single... Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
Light showers. Now at the plate, Danny Freeman. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Shoots this one over. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, David Fletcher. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
David Fletcher.
1-1-1. Freeman gloves it, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and it's belted high and deep into right center. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going. And
stepping into the box, Danny Freeman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger, and that's the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo.
Leading off for the
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings.
That's up.
It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And there's your first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at bat.
That's shortstop, Danny.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to right center. Back goes Trout at the track. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have trust in their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-1. Ground ball left side. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Yeah, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and T-Mobile Park in Seattle. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball comes your way next. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, another guy with a big arm, Jeff Hoffman. Big 3-pitch mix. Good fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. Good power curveball. It's not a true curveball. I'd say the slurve and his changeup has gotten a lot better. Good 3-pitch mix, and he'll throw all 3 pitches at any time.
On to first, but not at... Stepping up to the plate, Danny Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Danny Freeman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Danny Freeman, runner in scoring position with shortstop.
Danny Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious.
Here's Jock Peterson now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Josh Peterson.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay on to Healy for the double play, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Set to deal on a ball and 2.
Up.
Popped up. Camargo moving to his left, but it's the shortstop that gets there. And there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Danny Freeman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side play that this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
A 2-0 finish today. The M's took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Our final line score this afternoon.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Well, it's a cold night in.
Play ball. He's out. Three.
Stepping in, Danny Freeman. He drove in the other of the two runs in that game yesterday.
Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
All right, you're here. You're here.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher.
Digging in now, Danny Freeman. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ripped on the ground.
Come on.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball.
Catcher, Gary.
Here's Marcelo. Digging in to try it again. Danny Freeman. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Martinez is there, and that'll bring up the former top prospect.
The center fielder.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading up for the Mariners, the third baseman, Danny Freeman.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here.
Ryan Healy has come into the ball game now as he takes over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
For the victorious Seattle Mariners, 2 runs.
Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut at top T-Mobile. Ready now, Danny Freeman, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Severino is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a runner at first with 2 away.
Now
and into bat.
The center fielder.
Now in the box, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
In now, Danny Freeman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Mariners have come back to make this a 1-1 game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Danny Freeman. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's set. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's in safely at third, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Cardinals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave. It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in.
Play ball.
Striding into the box, Danny Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Freeman.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
I'm pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't distract from your main job, getting the guy at the plate with the bat in his hands.
Next for Milwaukee, Tino Veras. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tino.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
One.
Up the middle. Backhanded. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Ready to take his hacks again, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball.
And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
So a runner on
Catcher. Gary.
trying to pick things up where he left off.
Now batting.
Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Into right field. That's a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here. Ready for another chance. Tino Veras. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
One.
Is back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And quickly there are 2 away. Next for Seattle, Danny Freeman, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second.
You can beat it.
And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Yeah, great job right there.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And they'll add another to the total. It's 8-2 now. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play. 8-6 the final score tonight. Seattle. Nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the... Striding in, Danny Freeman. He'd love to carry over some of the magic from last night. He was 5 for 5 in that ball game. Pulled toward right center field. Frost giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he's safe.
Man, you smoked that
thing. Take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Sanchez.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot.
Stepping up now, Danny Freeman. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Yeah, guys, that was the first triple of the year for him, and you got to believe it's not going to be his last.
And the throw is in time to get him. So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third.
Catcher, Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So striding in, Danny Freeman. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Freeman.
He's set and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road split?
Now batting, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Freeman.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Yelich going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now, and they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Now to the plate, Danny Freeman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage. Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Seattle Mariners, 7.
Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball next. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, Dylan Bundy has come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he
Freeman.
had to make the team coming out of spring training. Former first-round draft pick out of...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI. In is Christian Yelich. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Christian Yelich.
Popped him up. Freeman has a play. And that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And I don't know if he's getting away with the...
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Standing in, Ben Gamble. He popped out in his first trip.
Fielder, Ben Gamble.
The 1-2.
2-2-2.
Left side. He's got it. On to Panic, and that'll retire the side. Danny Freeman will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Cabral has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh.
Wilson Ramos.
The 3-2 pitch.
Round
to short. Freeman scoops it up. And that's the first out. Leading off the inning, Danny Freeman, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Line towards center field. Cabral is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So stepping in, Ben Gamble. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the bat. And that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity.
Standing in, Danny Freeman. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Danny Freeman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. Jankowski is on his way home. The relay throw. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
So coming to the
catcher, Gary.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Seattle Mariners jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Castillo claims Tuesday night baseball.
Let's play ball.
Into the box now, Danny Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Freeman.
From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers, all you.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Freeman. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Freeman.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will get there to make the running play. And into the box, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Henniger is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Coming to the plate now, Danny Freeman. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Henniger is under it, and he makes it. Here's
Now
Peterson.
the designated hitter, John Peterson.
4-4. Take the base. 3.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Freeman, and their runners at the corners now.
Freeman.
From the stretch. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. 10-2 the final in this game. Los Angeles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Now from the long. At the plate, Danny Freeman comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Digging in.
The catcher.
At the plate, Danny Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First offering on its way. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. Booyah! So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick.
Digging in, Michael Hermosillo.
And
He
leading up
starts.
for the Angels, the center fielder, Michael Hermosillo.
Ready to take his hacks again, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And they'll get down out there for extra bases. Jankowski ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, Danny Freeman will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest.
That'll bring in
number 64.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Danny Freeman. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. So striding forward now. Standing in, Danny Freeman, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete his cycle. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in.
Digging in once again.
Number 5.
16-2 the final tally today. Seattle sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
Play ball.
At the plate, Danny Freeman. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Freeman.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April.
Striding in for Houston, Kyle Schwarber. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. Freeman is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Hard to short. He's right there. On to Panic, and that'll retire the side.
Welcome back as Seattle prepares for their third turn through the order, and fans of the Mariners have really been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Danny.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Jose Altuve. And he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
Altuve.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him. Now at the plate, Danny Freeman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
4-0 the score tonight. The Mariners took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Adam Liberatore gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year.
Seattle Mariners, 4 runs on 6 hits.
Coming to you from Seattle. Jake Junis is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jake's got a big arm, good sinking fastball too. Mid to upper 90s fastball. His breaking stuff has got better. All he's lacking is...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Long throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Already their 2nd double of this. So digging in now, Danny Freeman. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Make the turn,
Line,
find the ball,
but
find the ball.
speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And the runner scores from third as they extend. Riding in once again, Danny Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Go crazy, folks, go crazy. It's a home run.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Back up the middle. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally. Now at the plate, Danny Freeman.
Shortstop, Danny Freeman.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there. Stepping in, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. To the plate now. John Ryan Murphy.
36. John Ryan.
So coming to the plate, Danny Freeman, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now an 8-7 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B.
Ready to take his axe again, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And he certainly got a chance.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Danny Freeman. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And the Mariners are going to walk home as winners.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Seattle Mariners capitalized on a huge 9th inning on the way to the win. Adam Liberatore earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 9 runs, 12 hits. 1 error, they left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.